This webinar on composition and effect in Key Stage 1. What is composition and effect in writing? Composition is how we put our ideas together when we write, like choosing what happens in a story or what we want to say. Effect is how our writing makes the reader feel or think, such as making them happy, excited, or curious. What does the process of composition look like? We have 3 stages: planning, drafting and writing, evaluating and editing. The first stage of composition is drafting and planning, which is key for children to be able to produce quality writing and sentences. Year 1 focus on lots of verbal planning and sharing ideas, whereas Year 2 progress to use written methods of gathering and recording ideas. Here are a list of objectives for Year 1 children's composition. As you can see, it is not just based on stories or narratives, but includes writing for a range of purposes, including non-fiction and poetry. This could be instructions, diaries, reports and recounts. Across Key Stage 1, and especially in Year 1, the use of role play and practical activities are a great way for children to use their imaginations to help imitate authors' language and even create new ideas by changing parts of the story to make it their own. Here are the requirements for Year 2, and as you can see, the Year 2 skills build on Year 1, adding more complex sentence structures, varied vocabulary and deeper character and setting work, while introducing paragraphing and purposeful writing types. Again, writing for a range of purposes is evident here too. The last stage of composition is the evaluating and editing of their own work, which is an important skill for all children to learn, even as early as Year 1. This would be supported by the teacher to start with, including help to fix their work, with the view of becoming more independent in Year 2 to do this by themselves. The use of the visualizer to share pieces of work is widely used, and the children love to volunteer their work to be shown to the class. The class then give positive feedback about what they like about a piece of work and then something to improve on. This is always done in a constructive way to boost children's confidence and be proud of the work they have produced. Teachers also use live feedback in lessons to talk through changes so children can act upon advice as it is given. And here you can see the clear difference between Year 1 and Year 2 evaluating and editing. Feel free to pause the video to read through these. Thank you for watching this video on composition and effect in Key Stage 1. I hope you have found it helpful.